one thing which I always found about myself and which I enjoy doing was making other person feel special. I don't do it to, that, oh, let's just do it, having some agenda. I just feel like doing it. I feel this, I just enjoy doing it.
Hello, good afternoon, Sadhika.
Very good afternoon.
So glad to see you and finally meet with you. And this has been long overdue, and we are really looking forward to having this chat together.
Thank you. Pleasure is all mine. I have been really wanting to do this from very long time, and finally we getting to do it together. Thank you so much.
So this is your first step into your journey as a coach and to help hopefully multiple number of people, whomever that you can reach out to and who can reach out to you, and whom you would like to guide and probably help them in their lives in the role of a coach. And so just to get started, why don't you tell us something, little introduction about yourself, who you are, and just a little introduction to yourself.
Yeah, sure. Uh, so I belong to a very small town. Basically, we stayed in Delhi initially, and then we moved to Punjab. We changed a lot of places actually. If I really get into that, it'll be like we stayed in Chandigarh, we stayed in Patiala, we stayed in Shimla. I was a hosteler, and all that while I always had this thing in mind that I want to do something since my childhood. When I was very young, I must be 6 or 7 years old, I always wanted to do something, but I didn't really know what was that. So we are total 5 siblings, and I'm the eldest one. And being the eldest one, I always used to get that importance, that attention, which I always enjoyed. I was a pampered child, and my dad was such a charming personality. He is still. And but until when I was 18, my dad went through a deep depression. Long story short, when we realized that, before I was 18, like, things were very good, and I used to have everything, whatever I want, even if before asking for it, I used to get it. But post, when I turned 18, when this all happened, so I realized that probably it's time to really start something by myself. So I was just in 12th standard. I was not even graduate. And but I took it very, kind of very supportingly. Like, I did feel for a while that, oh my God, I have to go out and start working, because I had always imagined myself, going to the college and, having fun with friends and chilling and stuff. So that's how I started working. And again, a long story short, because it's a very long story, I can just,
Yeah.
talk about it. So that's how I started my journey. I worked as a counselor, then I worked as a presenter, then I was working with the bank, I was associating the vice president Kotak Wealth team. Then I was working as a BD person in a US based company. Then I moved to Bombay. Then I stayed there for 4 years. So moving to Bombay was the time for me when I got that actual shift where I realized that I am special. Not because I want to be special, but I felt that I am special. Because one thing which I always found about myself and which I enjoy doing was making other person feel special. I think this thing, lately I understood that this is what I have been doing all my life. So there is a difference, okay? I'll just divide this for you. So one is that you're pleasing people, okay? You sometimes when you're pleasing people, you kind of keeping your thing aside and you're not really listening to yourself and you're just focusing on pleasing, right? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how I used to pursue is that, let's say I meet somebody, okay? I look at the beautiful side of that person. Let's say that person is very calm, very composed, very patient, and that's what I talk about, and that's what I appreciate about that person. And I don't do it to that, oh, let's just do it having some agenda. I just feel like doing it. I feel this. I just enjoy doing it. And when I actually do that, what I've experienced is that the kind of reaction that I get from people is just so amazing. Like as if nobody really appreciated them. Like nobody really told them who they are, what they are. So this was like, when I moved to Bombay, when I made a new set of friends, when I got that shift. I won't get into the story of how I actually got it, because that's also a complete passage that I can talk about. So that was the time when I started exploring that this is something is missing in our lives, that most of the times we take people for granted and we don't really appreciate for who they are. And it's very normal to really get attracted or notice somebody's negatives. But to really look at somebody's positives and really look at somebody what that person is good at, if we all do that, or if we consciously do that, I think none of us would feel that, oh, we're having bad days.